Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Kerry Wood gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Three-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
That'll bring up the 2-time All-Star MVP, Steve Garvey. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short to Sandberg at second. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1.
Batting third, the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
Now at the plate, Pee Wee Reese. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Garvey leads off first with one away. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Digging in now, Jackie Robinson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Snider begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The set and the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Don Sutton will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ryan
First pitch on its way.
Sandberg.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
At the plate, Ben Zobrist. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Billy Williams. He went deep in the contest last night. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snyder's under it. And that's the third out. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. So striding forward now, Russell Martin's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Andrew.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. Here comes the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping into the box, Don Sutton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Dodgers leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bryant, a Nevada native. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bryant gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. Coles is there, 1 away.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a look over to first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Fouled off. And the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Kerry Wood, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 men on, 2 out. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The third
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. So digging in now, Steve Garvey reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, but small victories right now. This guy on the mound is throwing a no-no, and he put the ball in play last time. Maybe a ground ball with eyes, and we could change the whole momentum of this one.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Pee Wee Reese. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Jackie Robinson would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AV right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another full count offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Garvey gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Zobrist is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Billy Williams.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Zobrist leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder. Ernie Banks is on deck. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Duke Snider. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Digging in, Russell Martin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Peterson playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Wood up to an even 70 pitches after that last offering. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. He drew a walk his first time up.
Chris Bryant.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Bryant on at first, nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-2 in the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Count remains 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box, Kerry Wood.
Kerry.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
One strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And now a pitch that Wood lays off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Next for the Dodgers, Andrew Toles. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1 from Wood. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
That misses. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Don Sutton. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. high in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now, Steve Garvey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Coles at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to Steve Garvey.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Here's the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 2-1 pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Slap hard the opposite way. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 1-0. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to short. The throw to Robinson. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
windup and the 0-1. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Popped him up. Robinson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they lead it 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jackie Robinson. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke Snider.
Digging in once again, Duke Snider. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Russell Martin.
So coming to the plate, Russell Martin. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one to count. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Hayward. And that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Williams. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Billy Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Popped up. Reese waits on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ernie Banks. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. Pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Bryant brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 0-2. Here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Banks stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He loses him on ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder,
Jason Hayward will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two and two. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. Screwball. Tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And Now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with two gone.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Pedro Baez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Kerry Wood will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A pause, and the 0-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get ahead.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And he's going to go to the bullpen here, as that'll do it for Kerry Wood. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Pedro Strop comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are two on here with nobody out. Stepping in now, Pedro Baez. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Steve Garvey.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away. And up next, former All-Star Game MVP Steve Garvey. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And it's 1-1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
Pitch popped up. Banks on the move. Throw on to first. 2 gone. A tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 2.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Baez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Ryne Sandberg as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Still even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box now, Billy Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Zobrist at second with 2 down. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this.
Your attention, please.
So a new
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming on
Cubs,
now, and we'll get a look at the
number
hard-throwing
15,
right-hander Brandon
Brandon
Morrow.
Morrow.
Leading off the inning, Pee Wee Reese, and they'll
Leading
need
off
him
for
to
the
get
Dodgers,
something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now in the box, Jackie Robinson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Duke Snider.
Standing in, Duke Snider. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
In now, Russell Martin, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep the streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And a ball, 1-0. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. On a line, that's a base hit. Snider is digging for home, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Martin at second. Seager at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Corey Seager will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 5.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, Ernie Banks due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Banks. Chris Bryant will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled away. Him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Cody Bellinger is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 35.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1-0 the count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony
Digging in,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to Garvey, and they get the double play.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Albert Almora will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 5, Albert Almora.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 offering. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Bill. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The Dodgers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Two-0 pitch on the way, and now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now, and for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. Javier Baez will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Cubs. Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Lee Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Lee Smith.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch
The
down in the
first
zone right there,
6,
below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Standing in now, Steve Garvey, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swinging a soft liner, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee-wee Reese.
Ready for another chance? Pee-wee Reese. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
catch is made, and the Cubs will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brandon Morrow claims the win out of the pen, his first. Lee Smith wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.